The governor of New York is meeting with a bunch of prominent Democrats, federal and state of local officials, to decide what to do about the very big problem of Eric Adams, who is less likely to be mayor by November than he is to win re-election. I think I'm comfortable saying that. And Chuck Schumer is not there, and people are wondering why he's not participating. Hakeem Jeffries is reportedly, and some others. So we'll talk about that as well. All right, guys. Before we get to a lot of different,
if Hochul tries to remove him, do you think that there's backlash among? I mean, interestingly enough, I just sort of think about this whole talk about democracy and whatever, and the issues we keep talking about tit for tat. Hochul goes in and tries to remove the mayor of New York because she doesn't like the deal he cut, which we've discussed. I just wonder if there's backlash on the left about removing a black mayor from a white woman that's for the DEI party.
There will be, and he's already, if you look at his public events the last couple of days, he's already playing the race card. He would be replaced by a white official, and he's already playing that card. And there'd be some backlash. She's not a particularly adept politician, but she's trying to lay the groundwork to say she doesn't take it lightly, removing him. She's not a step she would take lightly, overturning the will of the voters. But it's more than just the deal with Trump, in terms of optics. 4 deputy mayors resigned yesterday. The government's not really functioning, and he's lost public support from not just the elites, but in private polling that I've seen, his approval rating is ridiculous. Is a lower approval rating.
You and I, we talk politics, and I'm just wondering, all that aside, I mean, I'm just asking both of you guys.
He'll scream about it, but again, it's not like his approval rating is 25% or 50%. His approval rating is like 20%.
Right. I'm sorry.
So, yes, but Sean,
he'll scream. Yeah, but there'll be no support for the blowback. The blowback will be from him. And
you don't think Al Sharpton comes out and says a thing? Al Sharpton.
No. But Mark, I agree. Al Sharpton won't. But I do think she may have a race herself, and her support with the black kind of machines of Brooklyn and Queens, it won't be maximum support for her. Like she will. There will be people who will defend him. Just like people defended Nixon to the end.
She's just smart enough to know that her position on this could influence whether she's reelected or not, or elected or not. And I think her chances of being governor are not much better than Adams' chances of being mayor at this point. And this decision, you're right, Sean, it will hurt her with some groups. But again, his approval rating is so low that there's a limit to how much backlash there can be. And his ability to gin up support is pretty limited too. He can get 20 people to stand behind him at a rally, but that's about it right now.
Well, Sean, don't forget, she may face Richie Torres, and that has a dynamic in it in a Democratic primary, just as
correct.